Yo, and hello everybody, Mike here, baseball collector, and it is Sunday afternoon, and it is time to take a breath. And I love how busy I've been in the hobby the last few weeks. I love having things to do. I love events to look forward to. I love meeting friends and seeing people and all of that stuff, but it gets tiring, and you can only do that for so long till you need to step back and take a breath. And I've done that. This week has been that. I've got a couple of cards to show that I got that are super, super inexpensive. And I'll explain why here in a second. But yeah, between the Grail Collection, Strongsville, it's like, okay, chill. In a few weeks is the next Dallas show, which I might go a day or two to that. And then so, some traveling, some trips, and then the National will be here before we know it. So fun to get those things done, fun to have other stuff to still look forward to. It's just the kind of nature of the hobby life is it's always a cycle. There's always something to look forward to, which I enjoy that. I've got several orders off at PSA. This should be actually a really fun week for me. I got an order coming back from Garrett for PSA DNA, a whole bunch of cards. Those might be here as early as tomorrow, and if they are, I'll do a video on it for my Monday video. I've got Showcase Showdown with Chris on Tuesday. I've got my first express order coming back from the Grail Collection. It's 7 cards, so that could be as early as late this week, maybe early next week. And so there's, even in the immediate, week to 2 weeks, there's some really fun stuff to look forward to. And so I'm not buying a lot on eBay at all, really. I bought some cheap 80s cards, again, which I'll show in a minute. But I'm going to show you kind of what's in the next order and my last order that's going to PSA for the Grail Collection, just to give you an idea a little bit closer up of kind of the stuff that's there. I've got 2 orders there now. This will be the 3rd one. So let's take a look. Let's look at some cards. Hang on. Okay, first thing I'm going to show is I'm going to move this back a little, the cards that I got in the mail. These are PSA purchases, and after Strongsville, I was like, okay, let's just buy some cheap stuff. And so I got this 84 Topps Frank Robinson manager card for the 4 Decades set, and a near mint to mint 8. These were cheap. And an 85 Topps Gary Carter in a near mint to mint 8. So a couple little 80s gems that'll go in the beast, and that'll be awesome. And then here is a giant stack. This whole stack is cards that are going to be in the next PSA order. And I'll start with this top group. There we go. These are some Gaudies that may or may not be sold before I grade them. I've got a gentleman interested in it. He's building a set, and these are beautiful. So there's a beautiful DeRocher. Most of these, are 2 to 3 range. But what I've found is it matters a lot if it's a 2 or a 3. Single digit changes matter. These are all Hall of Famers. So Joe Cronin, Al Simmons, Tony Lazzeri, Chuck Klein, Heidi Manouche, Frankie Frisch, Kiki Kyler, beat up Hack Wilson. We got, you'll see, Charlie Gehringer, Pie Traynor, Bill Dickey, Earl Combs, Lloyd Wainer. Like, some of them are sharper than others, which is always true. Herb Pennock, and then Mo Berg, which is not a Hall of Famer, but very popular player. Quite an expensive card, actually. So we'll see. Those might get sold pre-grading. Then these are all for sure going to get graded. These first 2, somebody I think told me, I don't really know what these are. They're obvious strip cards. They're cut out. They're hand cut. They are blank back. And so I don't know. I need to identify what these are. You've got Mickey Cochran over here on the right, and Chuck Klein, both Hall of Famers. These will probably certainly just get authentic, but to get them slabbed up, and these are all going to be bulk. These are really cool. I had never even seen these before the Grail collection. These are Shutter Johnson Candy Corp out of Chicago, and they are dirty, but you got Mathewson's Fadeaway. So this is basically a Christy Mathewson. These are from 1935. And then I've got a Frank Frisch, which is, as you can tell, side by side, way nicer, but still not a high grade card. But these are relatively rare. I don't see a ton of them. And then I've got just piles and piles more of Hall of Fame 33 Goudeys, Jimmy Fox. It looks good, but there's a mark on the back. First base. Thanks for telling us. Travis Jackson. I mean, another Joe Cronin. And some of the ones that are in the other stack, we had dupes of a lot of these. There's another Bill Dickey. This one looks really sharp. This Lefty Gomez. Bill Terry. So I'll just go through these quick. This is the definitely grading. But you guys can see there's another really beat up Jimmy Fox. There's a 1. Anybody want to know what a 1 is? And it's got a mark. So it's going to be a 1 MK. So I guess that's like a -1. Goose Goslin, Faber. Then we get into the, depending on the grade on some of those, I might keep a few of them, honestly. But here are the Hall of Fame DeLongs that we had. Simmons, Terry, Freddie Lindstrom, Lefty Gomez again, Rabbit Moranville, Mickey Cochran, Chuck Klein, Chick Hafey, Kiki Kyler, got a couple of those. Another Goslin, and Lefty Grove. So those are those. Then we got a whole stack of 34 Goudeys of Hall of Famers. These are all Hall of Famers, I think. DeRocher, Dizzy Dean, Cochran, another Jimmy Fox, Frisch, Hubble. Oh, then we get into some Diamond Stars. I sent a whole bunch of Diamond Stars with the last order. These are all ones that were either dupes or I already have slabbed, because my plan is to keep most. I'm doing a Diamond Stars Hall of Fame run. So I'll keep most of them, but these are all dupes that are just, that's Diamond Stars. That's card number 2. But look at the backs of these, and they're clean. And there you can see green back versus blue back. So I don't know if they'll distinguish those or not, honestly. But a bunch of Diamond Stars. What a great set. Little Diamond Stars football. Batter up card. I'm going to get great. I'm going to keep this one for myself as a batter up example in my collection. The Rogers Hornsby. Got a beat up 41 Ted Williams. The way miscut Musial rookie. Leaf Joe Louis. These are all just kind of what was randomly in there. 51 Bowman Snyder, 52 Bowman Musial, which is gorgeous. This is everybody keeps asking how many 52 tops were in the Grail collection, and this is it. This is the only one that was in there, and it's this Richie Ashburn. I mean, it's a sharp looking card. It'll be a 3 or a 4, but clean. So 53 Bowman Spawn. 54 Bowman Campy. 54 Topps Ted Williams. Is that card number 1? Or no, that's 250. It's Snyder. A very pretty Al Kaline rookie. 55 Yogi Berra. How about a Paul Hornung rookie? 57 Topps Football. And then last but not least is this stunning. I cannot wait to see what this to me is a 7, maybe higher, honestly. It's so clean. Back's miscut, so that may be an issue, but the front, I mean, yeah, it's off center, but certainly 7 centering for sure with those corners and the everything else. We'll see. We're going to spin the wheel with all these. So that's it for today, guys. Hope you have a great Sunday. These will be off to PSA next week. And yeah, I got lots of fun stuff we're going to be showing. If anybody knows what these are, please tell me. I'd like to know. All right. See you guys later. Keep collecting.